vote. Joining us now, the one and only Dr. Peter McCullough is my hero. He has been the number one doctor behind freedom in medicine. And he also was inspirational in his vision in starting the wellness company, where he has put together an army of doctors that want to get out of the rat race of the medical insurance system and be able to help their patients on a one-on-one basis and be able to prescribe what they need, like hydroxychloroquine or ivermectin or whatever else it is. I'm a big believer. It's the only doctors that I utilize, except obviously when I have to go get an x-ray or something. My doctor, Dr. Bradford, super guy, do FaceTime with him. My whole family has him. And Dr. Peter McCullough has been brilliant in putting this together. Dr. McCullough, I want to get to the hurricane response, both Helena and now Milton. And you're taking the position that it looks a lot like the COVID-19 government overreach that went forward. Can you define that for us, Dr. Peter McCullough?
John, we were stunned when qualified helicopter pilots and other first responders came into the Hurricane Helene area and tried to rescue people in difficult areas. And the government authorities told them to stand down. They actually were told not to help others. This is nearly a perfect parallel to what the government told doctors during the COVID pandemic, not to help patients. Don't try to treat them. Let them get hospitalized or die. We are seeing now a government authoritarian approach under the Biden administration, and it's hurting Americans greatly.
The level of distrust now that Americans have for the government getting involved in something, which I think stemmed from the COVID-19, the lockdown, not allowing people to get the prescriptions from their doctors and things of that nature, censoring everybody. How deep rooted is that, and how has it affected people's now reaction to what FEMA is doing in North Carolina, Georgia, and other areas?
There was a paper in JAMA recently demonstrating that through the pandemic, trust in doctors and hospitals has plummeted to an all-time low. It's 40% or less now. The big ticket items were patients being denied early treatment, McCullough Protocol and other effective methods, and then doctors and hospitals and this whole medical system forcing the vaccines on patients effectively. And they turned out to be unsafe and ineffective, and Americans feel burned by this. And, at the wellness company, we've broken through all that, have greatly restored trust with our doctors, as you point out. Well, what we've done at the wellness company, let's just say specifically for this hurricane response, for Hurricane Helene, we opened up free telemedicine for people in affected areas. For Milton, we've been messaging people for days and weeks ahead of time now that these natural disasters are going to come in. I hope everybody in the affected area has one of these wellness company emergency kits, John. A first responder reported yesterday that the majority of people they rescued had cuts. So there's boards and metal and glass in this dirty water. They're getting dirty cuts, lacerations, getting infected. They need emergency medical kits. These even float in water. I can tell you it's an absolute essential with one emergency after another coming right at Americans.
Well, I've got mine right here. I don't travel without it. I've got the medical emergency kit, also the travel first aid kit here, because, we go around in this RV and never know what's going to happen. So I've got mine right here, Dr. McCullough. And if people want to get one of these, absolutely essential, just go to twc.health/Godzilla, twc.health/Godzilla. Put in promo code Godzilla. You're going to get 10% off. Bigger picture, this is a new way to do medicine. I mean, I'm 66, and I got my whole family on your program. And so we've utilized your medical services over the last year, I think 10 or 11 times. Our doctor is Dr. Bradford. But it's not only that we get the FaceTime and we have a doctor that we've built. My whole family, including my son, Joe and Ann, have built a relationship with, and he knows us and he knows what's going on. But you're also changing the pharmaceutical business, right? I can't remember. I can't remember the last time now I've gone to CVS or Walgreens or Walmart for a prescription, because everything is right here in my medical emergency kit that they prescribe. And if I need something, they just send it to me. I mean, that is the incredible thing about what you've done. You've not only broke through the medical system, giving you doctors right on your phone that you build a relationship with, but you're obliterating the pharmaceutical stranglehold on you. And a lot of pharmacies, if you want ivermectin or hydroxychloroquine, they won't even provide it, but it's here in your medical emergency kit. How did you figure out that in order to do the doctor thing, you had to also be able to be like your own pharmacy? Like, what was that vision?
We knew that we needed to secure the pharmaceuticals. So for the kits, the source is actually in Florida. And then for the prescription program, remember, for the One Wellness Premier and Elite memberships, I have one of them. You pay a monthly fee. All your regular prescriptions come for free, zero copay. So I'm in your age group. I'm on blood pressure and other medicines. They come in the mail free. And so I am now done going to the local pharmacies because Wellness Company has provided a solution.
Well, that's the thing. I'm with you there. Now, you've been able to recruit to the Wellness Company a plethora of really great doctors. We love our doctor, Dr. Bradford. We've also got Dr. Kelly Victory. We've engaged with her a couple of times. How are you recruiting these doctors into your system?
We've worked hard to fill out all the disciplines, and our chief medical board, myself, Dr. Drew, who I've learned is very, very bright, Kelly Victory, James Thorpe, Harvey Risch. We actually, we're going to be on today and meet and decide on the pharmaceuticals, the products, the approach. Dr. Bradford has actually been elevated now to our lead on the telemedicine group. The Wellness Company, we're all about quality, continued improvement in our processes, and our patients are helping us. We're greatly supported by people all over the world now, knowing that we are an alternative to this biopharmaceutical complex.
Well, I tell you what you've built took incredible vision, a tremendous amount of energy. And, I'm part of the baby boomer generation that, you trudge in, you go to your doctor, and that's what you do. And but we've moved around a lot, obviously, with different things, buying radio stations. My son pitches for West Virginia. That's why we came to Pittsburgh. But I'm now such a believer because like Dr. Bradford is my doctor. And if I got something going on with anybody in my family, we text him and he FaceTimes us back. And so not only am I a believer in telemedicine right from the comfort of my home, but I'm a believer in the whole system. And adding the pharmaceutical component to it, to me, is the biggest game changer. And so I encourage everybody, just get out of the rat race. I mean, that's the whole thing, like co-pays and this and that. I don't even want to bother with that, right? I pay a fee every month. I've got my medical emergency kit, which I buy, and I've got all prescriptions there. I've had to get it replenished now, I think 2 times, different things. Bradford sends it to me. All you have to do, folks, this is the new way to do medicine. And they're outside the system, and these are visionary doctors that really there's something else once you engage. Just go to twc.health/Godzilla, twc.health/Godzilla, promo code Godzilla. You're going to get 10% off. Best thing that you'll ever do for you and your family. I've got my emergency kit. I've got my medical travel emergency. I got them all because I don't know what's going to happen. I know I'm a believer. twc.health/Godzilla, promo code Godzilla, 10% off. Dr. McCullough, 30 seconds. What's your next big thing? Half a minute.
Listen, we're counting down to the election. Expect anything. A weather emergency, a geopolitical crisis, a new infectious disease threat. At the Wellness Company, join and get our newsletter. We are going to be ahead of the news story, and we're going to help bring people home and be safe and secure going into the election.
medical visionary has been right on everything since COVID hit. Everything.